Hey guys, it's Joe, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create space in instruments, how to make it sound like something's quite far away. I'll be demonstrating this on a bit of lead guitar and one of the metal tracks I'm working on at the moment, so here's what the guitar sounds like without any of the main effects we'll be talking about. Okay, so there are two main effects we'll be talking about to make it sound like this is further away, and the first one of those is a bit of EQ. So for this EQ, we're going to take out a lot of the lows and a lot of the highs. And the reason for this is because, well, we've taken out the highs because those are the frequencies to die out first when something is actually far away, and we've taken out a lot of the lows to make it sound like it's muffled, like there's things in between the source and ourselves. So I've taken out everything below 300 Hz and everything above 2000 Hz. So it now sounds like this. So it's starting to sound more muffled. And next of all, we're going to add a bit of reverb to this. So you want quite a dark sounding reverb. I've just chosen the Dark Concert Hall preset in Space Designer. It works quite well for this. And depending on how far away you want something to sound, you can change the length of the reverb too. This one's got a decent length to it, it's 3.7 seconds, so it's relatively large. Now with both these effects, you want them at the end of your channel strip so that they're affecting the final signal. So once you've loaded up what reverb you want, on this one I'm going to turn the dry signal all the way down. Just going to mute it. So all we'll be getting is the wet reverb signal. So now it sounds like this. So now it does sound like it's far away, certainly further away from us than when we started. Also, just to note, I've taken out quite a bit of low end on this, just to tidy it up, mainly for mixing purposes. Now from here we can kind of play around with the distance itself, so if we want to make it sound further away we can just increase the length, so I'll just increase the size a bit. And we can also reduce the wet signal to make it weaker, to make it sound like it's even further away. And then kind of vice versa if you want to make it sound closer. So we can reduce the size, increase the wet signal, but then we can also increase the dry signal. We can start to reintroduce that as well. I'll make that a bit smaller as well. And then it's just about finding the balance that suits what you're looking for. So for here, you've kind of reached a good balance of that. It's still sounding quite far away, but still relatively close to us. You can also then play around with the EQ as well, maybe reintroducing some frequencies either side to make it sound closer. And it's just about playing around with the EQ and with the reverb to help find that balance. I think this is actually a really interesting technique to use. I wouldn't recommend using it on everything. I think it can be really cool on just a specific part of a song, on one or two instruments. You certainly don't want to use it on every instrument because then things will become very, very complicated. It'll become very muddy with all the reverb. So maybe on just a few key features. I hope you found this video useful, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment or contact me via my website. Thanks a lot for watching. Cheers.